Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the briefing for Wednesday, the 28th of August. So, synoptic situation today. If we go back overnight, you see this cold front just off to the west coast, with a weakening cold front showing over the sort of northern part of the country. Going forward to midday today, that cold front over the west coast is advancing a little bit closer. I don't think we're going to see much of the effects of that, but it is going to mean you won't want to go very far west with increasing cloud. Um, Otherwise, the weaker feature has disappeared. Going forward, very slow moving this cold front, and it's showing it to be weakening by this evening. There's sort of two of them, but then they merge into one, and they have gone through by tomorrow afternoon. So hopefully a slightly better air mass tomorrow. Moving further into the week, quite a strong high pressure building by Friday. You see centered right over the top of us. And into the weekend, that ridge of high pressure continuing. So hopefully should be reasonably good. Winds today, it's going to be a little bit tricky. It's showing here around about midday, 190 to 230, so slightly west of southerly, at between 10 to 20 knots at flying height. So it's not too strong, but it's generally from the south, starting from the southeast, going round to the southwest later on. South Peak, you can see, is quite a lot of cloud at the moment, and that is moving up sort of from the southwest. No obvious clearance in sight. I think it just needs to heat up a little bit more, and that should start to burn off. Rainfall radar showing a few little spots just out to the west of us at the moment. A few little bits that we might catch. Otherwise, yeah, a bit more of a line going down to the southwest. I'm hoping this will miss us, and quite a lot more shower activity up to the northwest, pretty much on that front by the looks of it. So if we run through the forecast, it's not really picking up this stuff that's local to us. So running this through, it doesn't look like there's much of a risk of us catching a shower. You can see that front and the associated showers moving towards us very slowly, but not really getting to us and starting to die out by mid to late afternoon. So I think the only risk of any showers is first thing this morning. Just these ones that are currently being observed just to our west. Otherwise, I think we should be okay. Public forecast then not showing any showers, just showing sunny intervals all day with top temperature of about 23 degrees. Notice the wind starting off southeasterly, then veering around as the day goes on, southerly and then southwesterly. So we're going to start off on 09, see how we get on, and we might need to change runways once or twice throughout the day, generally going round. So potentially 16, hopefully not, probably 23 and then 27, worst case. That's the current view outside, quite cloudy. Temperature dew points not opening up a vast amount, currently 17 degrees, dew points at 13. Podium's forecast, currently 4 knots from the east. Forecasting 6 knots from the southeast. Otherwise, no cloud. Okay, your top meteo potential flight distance is as shown. Yeah, not great. Might be a little bit of local soaring in the Lasham area, but I don't think anyone's going to go anywhere. A bit better over London by the looks of it. Sky sight, let's see if we can get any more enthusiasm. No, not really. Showing nothing over the Lasham area. And again, a bit better over London. A very, very local 300k within the London city airspace apparently is possible. Point forecast. Yeah, showing a lot of upper cloud. So the issue we've got is the sun's not really getting to the ground. Looks like the majority of the sun that we will get will be sort of between midday and 2 o'clock. So, well, with peak heating really. Thermal strength at its most 2.5 to 3 knots. And it looks like, despite there being quite a lot of cloud, there won't be any cumulus associated with any thermals. The soarable height up to just over 2,000 feet, with the condensation level being much, much higher than that. So looking at this, not much of a chance of cumulus. Okay, NOTAMs, there's not really a lot going on. If anyone is brave and is going cross country, 41 up here is an air display, just southeast of the Bry zone at Garford. There's no rat or anything, and it's only up to 1,800 feet above sea level, but Just keep an eye out for that. Or maybe if you're going up there in the motor glider, keep an eye out. Otherwise, not a lot that I can see. So setup today, we're going to start off on 09. Cables will probably be offset down to the pan or down here somewhere. And aerotows off the northern side of the runway as normal. No grid needed today. I'm hoping we will avoid 1-6. We might need to move around to 2-3 later. So launch point in the normal position and the cable's probably just running parallel down the runway here with aerotows from the grass, the other side of the runway on 2-3 as normal. Hopefully the crosswind's light enough that we can avoid that and we could just go around onto 2-7 with a little bit of a crosswind. That'll be a standard setup. Winch will be slightly offset like so, and aerotows will be on the northern edge of the runway. Just a reminder that these red shaded areas here, please treat them as emergency only. Do not roll over them or land on them. Instructors, please take over as necessary to avoid these areas. A simulated launch failure should not be an emergency. If you do absolutely need to land on them, then do, but please try to avoid it. It's a big enough airfield that we should be able to do that quite comfortably. Reason being, we've gone through quite a few tyres in the gliders this year from landing on this quite poor surface. Okay, glider serviceability, we've got 5 21s, 3 13s, 3 baby crops, and all 3 discuses. Couple of movements, so we've got a King Ed departing at 1 p.m, coming back at 3 p.m, that's a test flight. If that's all good, then they'll be departing again at 4 p.m. I've also got a 727 arriving at 2:40 p.m, it is scheduled for anyway. Okay, should be a reasonably straightforward day. I'll be impressed if anyone gets a lot of soaring out of it. Just a reminder, if it's needed, the simulator is serviceable.